mistake. And they'll get thrashed by the players of Velocity Gaming. From the past 2 rounds, Lightning Fast was playing in the side, and Global Esports Academy was anticipating him again towards the A side, but this time he was all the way towards Vines, got 1 pick onto the players of VLT, on the players of Global Esports Academy. So these sort of micro plays is something Global Esports has to reconsider, but this time, despite going all the way A, but maybe they can try to create few question marks towards the B, but they don't have crates. It's again a same round, and Damara is on the operator now.
He's not leaving the op. He is having it for the very long time. Last round as well, Caramel was slain by that gun. Caramel, he's the one who loves to find some lurk timings, and the operator is the biggest threat. Because whenever you try to make a lurk, you try to just shift past the defending line, and Mara with the operator is anchoring it down every single round. Sheriff only round from Global Esports Academy side. GEA still trying to look out for some one taps, and they are capable of it, but the thing is, Velocity are playing completely disciplined. No one is white peeking, no one is giving them extra frags, but this time, Damara, a rare miss for him, Gurv connects the first shot. Rust, a pop flash play, nobody gets caught from here, and Caramel finds another frag. He gets the opening duel against SK Rossi, but Rust from the back lines, he gets a double. Madeline for the cleanup, yet another round. Good 2 frags on side of GEA, but Velocity, Russ and Madeline,
how are you guys doing?
turn the course of the round yet again.
Hello, Snow.
The mid-round conversion once again becoming a problem for the players of Global Esports Academy. Like you said, they did get the first initial frag, in fact first 2 frags onto the players of Velocity Gaming, but after that
started already.
Yeah, it's I don't know why it started early
Global
this time.
Esports Academy. For a second it looked like we might be on the verge of converting it
Hello.
in their favor, but Velocity says not this time. They've got 4 ultimates online.
What are you saying?
But
How are you?
of those ultimates has to be very perfect, and that
I'm doing good. Bye. What about you?
side of lighting first was so
Good.
precise that Ross was able to
I'm
get
just
the
checking
first
if my
cut.
stream is working
It looked
fine.
like Global Esports Academy might get a trade onto Russ, but that also didn't happen.
Wait, I'll
The
check.
slight adjustment, the adjustment was so quick.
Live.
Russ not just got 1, but
Yeah, it looks like it's working fine.
once again.
Perfect. I just need to post it on Twitter.
An aggressive play from the side of Damara, and Hunter's Fury also coming in. What a reveal! What a reveal! And Russ and Damara gets a perfect value, but Kibo in the Hunter's Fury catches Damara, and Russ also goes down. A 3v3 situation. Still a possible round for the players of Global Esports Academy.
Perfectly done. This is something where you expect a brawl, and GA was up for it. They have taken the frag, but now the pre-fire should work out. Madeline,
Damn.
he is swinging, he is firing all cylinders.
You're getting aim diffs.
Madeline is just carrying
Yeah.
Velocity to round after round. Another sequence
Wait,
where
SK
it
Rossi
was
is
a 3v3 for but
already had
Madeline,
now? That's
from the
crazy.
dices,
Yeah,
he
I mean,
strikes yet
people
again.
sometimes get
There is no
different
way in the
colors.
world a guy can survive dices despite the fact he's being revealed. But Madeline,
Oh, really?
he is a madman.
I mean, in India, yes, it's very common.
Most certainly he is. Nothing really working for the players of Global Esports Academy.
Kind of, you know,
That's
And
yes,
for
eh.
the players of Velocity Gaming,
Uh-huh.
following the Western culture.
that too
Kind
also
of.
on their own map pick. Not looking
Yeah, I was
good
just surprised
for
he lost
them
red.
at all. The Blaze Storms are also there towards the side of Damara, and so is the operator. But seems like no major win condition for the players of Global Esports Academy. They do have the Neuro Theft, but seems like Global Esports Academy has been read by the players of Velocity just like a book. Now drawn towards the B main, gets all the information.
How's GE looking today?
which VLT needs.
I'm not able to watch it. I'm still figuring out, like, you know,
There is already a trip
posting.
Your settings are good.
and that tripwire is going to give all the information which VLT
Yeah, I'm just
needs at
tagging you guys on Twitter.
Flash play. SK Rossi just standing with Madeline yet again. Finally,
Ooh!
Madeline gets dealt
Oh,
with, but
Rossi,
this time around it
whoa.
is SK Rossi's turn.
Rossi is
Whoa.
shooting
For the
back.
Cypher. 8-1 for Velocity, and GEA,
What's Murphy's
they are
Bobby?
having nightmares right now.
Right?
Not able to do a thing on their own map pick now.
He's smurfing the strawberries.
Yeah.
It was just
Okay,
a
let me
flash
post a
Damn.
video.
of Global Esports Academy. The need, correct me if I'm wrong, they could have also used a paranoia or something more, some more utils could have come in. Because every single time we have seen that someone from the side of VLT is anchoring the entire market.
Damn, Scruffy.
This is not what I expected from GE side on this map.
Oh,
Combination that is working.
Okay.
Finds the grab net
Punch, yeah.
play after
Whoa.
8 rounds.
there's some good punish protocols
Main
left
has
in
been
G
controlled by
Academy.
Groundnet.
Look, look,
Will
look.
they spot the Sapphire Cam?
I know.
What the fuck? No.
Damara playing with KO. It's
This is
like it's really good.
misfortune on the side of Ryzen. He is
Not
dealt
playing
with
alone.
perfectly, and now as Kirossi, he has a perfect setup, and Damara getting all the shots he needed.
Oh, that's a really good
Annihilation
move there.
to get the trade down, but now Lightning
Will
Fast
Lightning
is
Fast
still
kill
on
them
the
here?
side. He might be able to save
No.
Damara
Okay,
as well,
okay,
but now
you.
swinging out
No,
left and
that's not
right.
lucky,
Yugi
bro.
is able to for the trade,
Okay, this is
but
this is
can
this is going
beat
one-sided,
Damara
bro.
as Kirossi.
What the fuck?
9-0 in the
It
making,
was so
and the
close.
semi-finale is
I mean, the
running
whole
ahead.
It's
map
such a good
being-
start of the round, and then the
Velocity
Omen got
gaming.
caught there on the other side of middle.
Yeah.
Laugh on the face of Lightning Fast
Unlucky.
already speaks volumes. That
Lightning
what sort of
Fast, global
confidence
is for
this
Lightning Fast.
Velocity Gaming are having. The entire team is looking so confident, and they know it's going to be a
Aras and Ascarosi, they have experience before, right?
Yes,
Yeah, the
both VCT.
Yeah, yeah.
And
All
Lightning
three.
Fast
All
as well.
three,
Lightning
basically.
Fast.
All
yeah.
three.
All three.
All three with them.
Yeah, in Global Esports, they played VCT.
With who? Who the third?
Also global esports.
Lightning Fast,
All three.
Eskerosi, and Aras.
But the rest
Ah,
also
okay.
played in guild.
My
You don't
personal
kill?
favorite is what? Sorry, Guild. Oh
No,
yeah,
no.
Russ. You means
Yeah,
Russ,
top.
right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who's your personal favorite?
My personal favorite is Lightning Fast.
Oh, my favorite is IGL Rush, man. I love Rush. Ooh, Mandarin got a kill there. Ooh. He's punishing Caramel by.
They're playing very aggressive. Look, they're literally on them right now. Really good
Yeah,
crossfires.
but I think they're doing this on purpose, no? Or do you think it's just because they're winning? I think they're doing this
They're
on
winning.
purpose.
They're winning. That's why I think.
And this is the reason Velocity was such a nightmare.
Like they're not holding back. Like
Ooh.
they're just playing very confident.
Didn't have a good split too.
Nice shots.
Ooh.
But this
Yeah,
time
this
around,
UV
they
guy
tried
got
to
like really good
Damn.
shots. Yeah, yeah.
definitely collect some exits, but Lightning Fast
Damn, Movie.
up with the
Damn, bro.
13-0 on semifinals,
And
bro.
it is
One guy
This
tapping
Yumi
chat.
guy, bro, watch out, guys. I feel like this Yumi guy, bro, like, he could be a good player, man.
Yeah.
Great potential.
I don't think it would be 13-0 though. Someone in my chat is saying it would be 13-0.
He jinxed it. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, it's super defensive
Am I
side.
not allowed?
I think you need to have permission.
I was like 13-6 for Velocity, but
what's right?
Yeah, ask AKG to ask for permission for
Oh,
me.
I already applied for this. This is like closed
I
application.
really thought that
Like, Global Esports didn't provide me this. I filled the form from the TO. I'll send you the VCT ones. We can do like the VCT watch
Not
parties.
more concerning, but finally Caramel, he strikes.
Sure, mate.
He gets a frag,
Damn.
Sure,
Oh,
mate.
but he's a little too late because the timing is already
Bro, he
there, but
missed
Gulf,
it.
He delivered the shot. They
My
are
British
going in
black
for the first round, I
favorite.
believe. A 2v4 that remains,
Sure, mate.
and this 2v4 it will be converted because Russ is having a
But
hard time
Caramel
making the
pop
value.
off
Okay, this is the one.
Caramel is insane.
fine.
Caramel is also mid rounding, by the way. Kibogen is the main IGL. I called him yesterday. He's also mid rounding.
Who's IGLing?
IGLing, Kibogen is IGLing, and Caramel is mid rounding because he's the most experienced out of all. Like everyone else is like 18,
if
19.
Velocity win this, I am, bro. Velocity, you win this, bro. I'm buying your merch, bro. I'm buying your T-shirt for real, for real. Yeah, no, unlucky, bro. Unlucky, man.
But Caramel comes in and deals with both the players of Velocity Gaming.
Okay, not 13-0.
First round going
I believe in the comeback.
round in the academy. What I'm anticipating is now Spiders.
Nah, I think it's gonna be 13-1.
I think, okay,
be
so
fair.
I know
Huh.
they did a full WOD review for Lotus yesterday.
You are giving 2 rounds.
So I think Lotus will be better. Because yesterday their Lotus wasn't that good.
This time around it
I
was all
and yesterday
just
they
because
went to
Gulf
like,
got
you
a
know,
frag and then Mad Lane,
seriously WOD
he was
review
stuck in
that.
the no man's land. He
So
brought the
I
player
do
up
think
close and then
they're gonna
Caramel was
do
able to
better
sneak out
on
wide.
Lotus.
Some crossfire
Mm,
connection,
okay.
they worked out. But how do you repeat that?
Yesterday they won Pearl,
Grab
The
red
pearl
buff
was
And
really
the
good.
ascent, right?
should be the way.
Yeah.
And finally, yes, the grab red buff flash plays
Ah, okay.
coming in, and Madeline should be dealt with. And finally,
Okay,
at
nice
least
shot.
Caramel is able to take the frag. No TP to support things up, but at least they were able to get the
No,
operator
at least
down.
throw
And now
your
Gar with the
TP.
ultimate. Is he trying to scale up mid with that? And yeah, good decision to halt it. Because this ultimate will be the win condition when they go towards the A side, because it is still anchored by Eskeros' strip. And the only anchor watching the side is Rush.
This is bait. They do this on purpose,
But
this
they support
knife.
him. They have the good read. But
Which
now the
knife?
split is on the way.
He knifed a man
Yeah.
knowing no one will be there so that they come into him, you know?
Ah, yeah. I know what you mean, yeah.
He's got a lot of information. Look at
No.
him
Okay,
inside the smoke.
nice.
And Rizin gets him. Good read.
Taking
good
it in layers,
anticipation,
that's
and
nice,
Rizin
that's
also gets
nice.
one onto
They're
lightning
not
fast.
rushing. Like even if they're losing like 110,
Now it's
they're
all
not really
about
rushing
Rizin
into
gets
it, you
lost
know?
in
Like
Caitlyn, and
they're
maybe
still
it's
taking it
starting
like
to reach
step by
the
step.
around where
That's a good
he
thing.
goes for the plant.
Naruhodo,
They're
Naruhodo.
also
That's
maintaining
it.
his patience. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, nice. Good ult. Spam.
Bro, Russ, you
Spam.
1v5 this? You 1v5 this? I buy the bundle, bro. I buy everything. 50 gifted, 50
No,
gifted,
it cannot
Rossi.
be 1v5.
He gets one towards go.
50 gifted, Rossi.
One also. The round seems like an apple task for SK.
If they were
yes.
losing 10v1, it's maybe.
Yeah, sorry.
Can he even break the door? Yeah, he can.
Like if they are winning, maybe, but they are losing, they will not throw it.
He has been made
Yeah.
to
Like no way in hell.
And finally, 1, 2, 3 Sonic sensor has
Okay,
finished. Look
so
at
Global
UV
Esports got 2 rounds
throwing the
here.
utilities on the face of the
If they
but
can
now
manage to
finally,
get some rounds,
at
they
the
can
brink
carry
of
forward the
second half,
momentum to the next
they
map,
get
you know.
2 rounds in a row
So,
to
let's
give
see if they can get
themselves
good rounds
at
in
least
defense.
a lifeline on the defender side of their own map pick.
Even if they get like 4 rounds in defense, 4-5 rounds, I think that would be a good momentum to carry forward to the next game.
I think it will be a 13-2, to be fair.
Global Esports Academy did
See,
not
Russ is hungry. Russ is gonna eat them.
It's a defensive. Okay, Russ is eating something already.
Fingers crossed. We have seen some historic comebacks. Maybe
They're
Global
eating them
Esports
all.
Academy
He's eating them
also
already.
pull up such a
I think
performance.
it's a defensive
Will
comp.
be the
No
odds
way.
are not
they
in
go
their
13-2.
favor because it's
No way.
nasty gaming on the opponent's side.
Look, they already lost this round.
I would
VLT lost
say
this round.
see Global Esports Academy get the first round of the second half, and after that the bonus
Did they?
conversion also should be
Yeah,
there.
I think they lost this
VLT
round.
is also known for those eco conversions. That's something GEA has to consider.
Okay, with trapping.
Nice. Nice. Why is it not looking clean? Why is it not looking clean? What? Why is it not looking
Oh,
clean?
bro, it was
Are you
working, man.
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I think they were too fast, too slow, I think.
32, bro. So unlucky, 32. Unlucky.
Hello, Rock. How are you?
And yes,
Long time no see.
Let's. Damn, bro. Russ my gold, bro.
Oh my god.
My European guy.
They overfight it, right? They overfought it, right?
Now the ship is sinking.
I don't think they overfight. They need to.
Tracking department is definitely not looking
Like
good.
that was the play, no?
He's the one
Like
who
put
hit
some
the
pressure on
glass.
A,
He is the
they
only
put
guy
trap B,
who
paranoia,
has that death.
that's the nade.
They are just struggling on the frag game.
I mean, yeah, true. Like, it's not over. I mean,
I think
Yeah, it's
they
not
they were
overfighting.
not ready for the fast run, you know?
yeah, for
Like,
like
I
a fast
think-
walk-in. You mean?
Exactly, because like they were waiting for them like for the normal contact. They get one
Yeah.
or two and they go back. But
Yeah.
5 running, I think they cut them off guard.
Yeah, and
This
like,
game's cooked, bro. It's GG's. I don't see the comeback here, you know? Like, I don't see the vision.
To make a one-way play, but
on this map, yes.
Not
On
working
this
out.
map, yes.
Velocity have a good read, running back towards the B side. Caramel is there with his.
I'm so
one-way
sad they
flip,
started
but
so
the thing is, he
like,
just had
early
shit.
without us, man.
And I suppose Stingers
Hmm?
have worked definitely better.
I said I'm sad
Excuse
that
me?
they started early. The game they started early.
Stingers give you a V more
So
lead
I'm
Mm.
sad
Yeah.
I
in
wasn't
such
there.
rounds, but right now,
And actually, it's like the first round they are so important to see how it snowballed, you know?
Yeah,
Because like the round were so fast, they were just the other team swinging everything.
Yes, yes.
Damn,
It's always good to
jeez.
look at the pattern and comment on it, you know?
Looks like a flawless and looks like
Brother,
the
But at least you can see GE did like they didn't get all the recruitments wrong. They did like good playing in
Oh,
UV.
nice shot.
He got a multi-frag.
Oh, they are good with Sheriff,
A little too late to the
Garf
party.
and UV. Holy.
Map point for Velocity Gaming.
Holy
throw rounds, you know,
shit,
trap
man.
SA,
Game
any
way
shit
too
is
soon.
possible.
Map point.
Nahi, comeback is not possible from
Just
here.
one more
Nah.
round, and they'll get a victory. The next map is their own map pick, which has been a really strong map for Velocity Gaming. Should be a 2-0 series. Seems like Global Esports Academy were able to take down the winning team of Split 2.
Wait, what the
But were not
shots?
able to compete
What?
against the winning team of Split 1. A scrappy buy coming in from the side of Global Esports Academy.
Did they bought the
Yeah.
utils, Sankal?
It's
See the
good.
snaps
Second round?
coming in, but
Yeah,
seems
it's
like
cooked, it's
VLT
already
they're
done.
Yeah,
not
it's good.
able to
Yeah,
Did they
well
bought
played.
utils in the
Global
second round?
Esports Academy, 3 players down, only 2 players remaining. A Guardian.
I talked about sheriffs, like they would say.
Oh, okay. No, but did they buy utils, like full utils for the next round?
Do something and find something. Look at the amount of util which has been dumped.
No, you didn't understand me. I didn't talking about that. I was just saying
No,
you can
I'm
shoot back
asking,
with
I'm
sheriff.
asking, I'm asking, bro. That was on
Ah,
watching.
Situation.
Like, did they buy utils like you mentioned yesterday?
13th one for them now.
Ah, they did it.
There is
Did it?
no
That's nice.
changing to the scoreline.
I don't. I'm asking.
1v4
Oh, you're asking? Okay.
Oh, you were asking me too.
Yeah, I'm asking you
Does not
too.
look like the case.
I didn't
Ah, yeah. I
For the
forget.
Prague, they will secure
Yeah,
it
I
down.
didn't.
Yeah.
Able to get one, but Velocity will just
Okay.
Velocity is
keep
really,
them
really strong
inside.
right now. What the
The
fuck?
Nice
to do with the
prediction.
scoreline.
13
The
2.
team
Who would have
is
guessed?
looking out for the ascensions and these matches.
Anyway, let's
are
go
just
for
working
the
as
for
a
the
warm-up.
Lotus. It will be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun.
I hope Lotus will. I think Lotus will be 32.
Ah, nah, no.
Nah.
Why
Yeah,
you do
let's
them
look at
so bad?
VLT's comp. Let's look at VLT's
No,
comp.
I'm being for real. I'm being for real. I think it will be 13-2. Like, look at the big experience gap and shit. There's no way it's not gonna be 13-2.
Okay, so Velocity Gaming plays this comp. Wait, with Chamber.
Chamber?
Yeah, I think Global Esports has no answer to the chamber, bro. Like, when you're like inexperienced, you're
I
playing.
agree.
When you're inexperienced, you're playing against chamber. It's so annoying. You get
I
fucked so
agree.
easy for every small mistake.
I agree, I agree. I agree
Even in the
100%.
very last round when the scoreline
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like-
You're nothing.
I want to support Global Esports for the Lotus map, but yeah, I agree with you. I don't think they will have an answer to Chamber.
And we saw 4 players of Velocity being ducked down.
Even I don't have a consistent answer to chamber. I just util dump
2
once.
seconds early and then a flash from the side of Garb. Everybody
That's the
would have
answer
to
now.
follow that sentence, but that util
Like
call-
whatever he is,
They
just
ran
stun him
fast.
and
Today,
get him
Yeah, but
away.
it's hard to know when he is, you know? He can be A, grass, he can be C long, he can
Ah,
be
yeah, you need to
mid,
look
opening
for
the
him.
door. Yeah,
Like we
like,
need to look for him, yeah.
and team can also pay for him, you know? Do a fight, leave, and then have the chamber
Yeah,
wait
yeah,
there
it-
after, you know? Like, it's
Yeah,
annoying.
that's the problem. Yeah, like when they take one side, leave the chamber and go back for other side. Like so, either you go for a stack, or either you like
Yeah,
play
that's
Nemo chamber. Yeah.
What's the veto though? So it's Lotus's Velocity's pick. What did G pick though? How do I know if they're attack or defense?
Um,
Oh, it is true.
good question, Sarge. I think if you go back in the vote, you can see it.
This has to be the case where
But
you will
Velocity, it's Velocity
finest
pick.
teams in the South Asian circuit.
Yeah, so they should go for attack, I think,
With the performance they
or
have put up in the
defense. Let's
past,
see.
especially in
I think Lotus is still defense sided, so I think they should have gone for defense.
No idea, bye.
Okay, let's look
Bro,
at
this SK Rossi, his chamber is too good, bro.
Yeah.
I cracked against him last year on Lotus. His chamber, he was always dropping 30 on chamber.
Okay, Global Esports, yeah, they went for defense. Okay.
Yeah, now they definitely cooked.
Okay, so Chamber is usually gonna be here. And because Global Esports Academy is playing Vice comp, so the opponents are gonna definitely default towards C and B. And Chamber is gonna be like this. So how do they counter this Chamber? I think they just need to like tether him, no? But don't you think this is too much util to just to like avoid Chamber?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you both.
Are you screen sharing?
Wait, you guys cannot see this?
Oh, I'm not watching your stream. I'm sorry.
Yeah, come. You can watch from my stream.
Bro, I mean, but wait, let me see. Let me watch, sir.
So this is Global Esports Academy's comp, okay? And then this is the opponent's comp, which is Fade. Wait. Fade, Omen, and then what's the last? Neon, yeah. So since we have Vice and Viper playing towards C, they should usually be defaulting towards C and B, right? And that means Chamber would usually play like this. So this is gonna be an issue, right? Now, what do they do to actually defense this? Either what they can do to just save the nade, they can do this pop out smoke, this cease, and with this they can get the space like Omen TP. You think this would work?
Good question. What do you think, Uncle?
I think they should push him. Like you need to push him into the lobby. Like you push it so
Lobby?
deep. Yeah. Like
But
you
it's-
can just
it-
But
use.
then you lose the like position of the map a lot, you know, just for one guy.
Yeah, but the problem is like he will bait the utility either way. Like if he's staying there, I think he should block his TP, become useless,
भैया Emo2
or you just change your default towards C.
उस time पे तो
Like
silver
same
था
like
भाई.
when
Nice,
we
I'm
abandon
happy.
A and you play
Yeah,
A for
sorry.
retake.
So
So the chamber swinging there will be like
yeah,
useless.
yeah, like can you say again? So you wanna like push him until this, but don't you think like if they just have this smoke, this sees, they get A like for free? Look. Now they just leave Omen and they just go like this. But the problem here would be Chamber lurking after, like late, you know. And this would be like a 1v1.
Yep, you still have a chance like after the after 20 seconds.
Yeah, after 20 seconds.
By the way, can you? I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Can you say again?
I said that I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
Let me think about
Just
it.
a chill guy today.
Had any thought process of how to break it down?
I think this should be GA's game plan, in my opinion. Something like this. And for you, Uncle, it's just push him like all the way up, like this, right?
Yep.
Then Omen should be the floater. Yeah, this can also be good. This is actually good, actually, you know, because if they don't have the space, they'll have to speed up into this space.
Yep, and if you condition them, like you can't let Chamber take that space. Like that's the only importance of Chamber. He can't help with the lurking. He can't
Yeah.
help in execute. Like he'll become
Yeah.
useless.
Yeah, I agree. Because you see, like the reason why Viper or Cypher is so important on this comp, because they can have this space, you know, like
Exactly.
this,
The constant
with
default and the
Cypher.
pressure.
Exactly.
Like
But with Chamber, you cannot have that. And if you can, like, and the only problem and on the only, like, you know, downside of this comp is if you are working towards the other side of the map where you need your Omen and initiators, you know, and duelist, you cannot have like the space here, right? And since you don't have Cypher, Viper, and if you're pushing the Chamber, like they'll be done for, you know. Like look, they'll
Yep.
have to push into Vice utils. And now if two people can be like, you know, push like this, we can just be ready to just counter, punish them or delay them. Yeah, this is good. I like
And-
this.
and since they have Neon, they can't break anything of the Vice util.
Oh, that's true. I mean, they can still
Like,
do
it-
something like this.
Yeah, but I don't know. The aftershock can be that deep. Like they can do the razor vines like deep.
Yeah, like this, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you can do them deep,
Hmm.
so they won't
And
split on you or something.
yeah, and they can also not finish like fast, because even if let's say Breach shocked at this, you can just open it before popping, you know.
Yep.
I
Like
mean,
you have guaranteed 50 seconds or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not that you know, prominent as like Raze, Nade or Satchels, but yeah, I agree. It's gonna be a problem for VLT. But will G do something like this? let's see what the game plan will be. And in defense, let's also talk a bit about defense. So this would be like our wall. I do think pistol round. Look, I do think pistol round. They're gonna come A for sure. Vice is gonna play. They're gonna come A first. But let's see if Global Esports have changed their pistol in defense. But if you talk about Global Esports attack and VLT's defense, I think this is something that they would go for.
You know, it's confusing when you don't have the color of the enemy.
Okay, my bad. I will do that. So neon.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And breach remaining, yeah. Okay, so chamber here, neon, breach for the floater. But I think this is gonna be a problem, right? Because you don't have enough stall for C. So what do? Do you play like Revenant, like what they did? Or do you have like?
I think they will play very light on A, like they will reveal with Fate, either they left Fate or Omen there. Like Omen most likely, and they'll play like a spear, neon, breach, and Fate, like they will float around the map.
I agree.
Because like you need instant help on C.
Yes, exactly.
Because like if the chamber rotate, it's free site.
Yes, exactly. So G's default should be towards B and C.
Wait,
then, right?
they don't have the stun. That will be hacked for them. Wait. Without breach stun, like it will be a bit hard
He
to.
can still stun like this, no? Or he can just start.
No, I'm talking about the attack.
Oh, you mean
The attack is G.
Oh yeah. Like countering chamber would be really hard. I think.
Yeah, because like they will use Prowler, reveal, and yeah, it will break them. But like I prefer the stun versus the chamber.
So
because
yeah, you go.
You stun always based on the Prowler. It's super effective. Like you know exactly where he is. Like you will make him TP always.
Yeah.
But like now what you should do besides wing them? Like what you tell would be.
I think I have a
paranoia.
I have a game plan for G here. So what they should be doing here is, I think their Omen. Okay, so their Viper will be on lurk, right? Let's put the setup first. Okay. So yeah, like you said, this is how most probably like VLT will be playing, right? Having like these two players and this player like on the float, and then having Omen for the A anchor and then chamber for the C, right? Let's see if the game has started. Okay, so I think what G should do, tell me if you agree with me or no, they should do like a B and C default. Because let's say if you just go with like a C default, okay, and since you have breach and you can even have like fade here, for the heavy B main stall and denial, even if you try to like send the chamber back, when he'll be playing in the second layer, we are completely destroyed by this setup, this trap basically.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
What we should do is we should take B main first, and then we should like take C. So something like this, where we should have like two players going like this. I think something like this. This would be better. So Fade going like this, Omen playing here. So Omen can also help with the B main take like this, So if you send them back from B main, you'll automatically create like more pressure on chamber, and then you'll get C control easily. Like this.
Yep, that's important. Yeah, because like they will do trap plays. They need to, because they can't hold. They don't have cipher or something. So trap plays will be so important. Like this is very good point.
Yeah. So I think okay. So this would be very tricky. Okay, this would be very tricky for them. Why? Because if you go yesterday Revenant was playing and like a slightly different composition, right, with Viper. In that kind of scenario, their ideal default was starting early A, and they did the what review? I know that, right? And what if they discussed, guys, today our game plan is to start early A, but
Early
it's
A, yeah.
and now this is gonna be fucked. Why? Because today they should be starting B and C more. Okay, let's see if G comes with this preparation or no. I really hope
Yeah,
they
but like
do.
for the chamber, it's really like you will know you need to play different because like
Yeah.
it's not a meta pick. Everyone play. Everyone knows. Probably, it's weird. Like they're
it is.
playing chamber, so like
Yeah. Bro,
it's not like any other meta.
I have this itch to call them right now, and but no, I just wanna see.
No, but because like if they have a plan, they
might double
don't need
think,
second
overthink.
ideas. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely. I shouldn't, but I really hope.
I see your point. Yeah, like
I really
guys,
hope.
we need CFB, right?
Yeah. What's I can you say again?
I said like guys, we need B and C.
Yeah.
Focus.
Focus. Today it's different. It's not like yesterday. Oh my god, I'm really kind of anxious now.
VLT
For
and
them.
VLT absolutely thrashing them, not just mechanically,
Okay,
but
it's
also
starting.
in terms of the macro as well. Understanding how the map works and how they really like to play on that now. But
Oh, and they are doing good on that.
Global Esports Academy normally are strong
Sorry?
on this map too, but VLT are just a different.
Vault, what do you call them? VLT, this team.
Totally. They have lost.
Velocity
They are doing
team.
good on this
There's
map.
only
Yeah,
one
yeah,
I
they're
will
doing
also-
really
Global
good.
Esports
Yeah.
Academy. They also played against the players of
They're like
RNTX on the map
top
Lotus,
2
and
in
it was-
SA right
it was
now.
a close affair.
So,
it was
yeah.
9-13 scoreline in the favor of RNTX. So yes, they did put up a good.
So they won
competition
split
in
one,
that particular one.
RNTX won split
VLT
2,
on Lotus.
and
After
yeah, so
the
they're like,
performance which
you know.
they showcased in the previous one is going to be
So
up and
the
down.
G Academy are
That's
playing
why I
actually
think
good
Global Esports
Yeah.
Academy
because
will
like
definitely
they
be
beat RNTX and
always
this team have very good
prepare
players.
more
Yeah.
and read the opponent more on the opponent's strong map. So I'm sure Global Esports Academy is somewhere
Technically,
more
VLT
prepared
have
for
like
the map of
more
Lotus.
experienced
It
players.
all comes
Not
down to
exactly
do they
with
have the
time, but with
confidence to
VCT
actually
experience, you know.
execute the strats which they have
Exactly,
prepared.
like the RT1.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know those players, but for these two, I saw before. Like I remember them. That's count for something.
Okay.
Okay, so the chamber. Okay,
The
same.
most important factor which
I do think VLT is gonna
because I
start
wanted to talk about it as well.
towards A this
SK
round,
Rossi's chamber towards the mount.
But
and
let's see.
nasty rendezvous that
but
you really
and
need
overall
to
they will be doing like B
find
and
some way
C
to answer
default.
back or at least push back, because even the previous map Shadow we saw that Global Esports Academy were not really able to take a lot of map control. It was always VLT who were pushing the extremities as well, ready for every single strike that GEA wanted to do. But could also be said for this one map because it's a triple-sided map out here. You have to take at least one
Fingers
or
crossed.
the other extremity whatsoever in order to try and answer back what the other team is trying to bring on the table. On the other end of the spectrum, what really drives your team to victory is the
Yeah, they're
confidence.
starting it.
How well you're gelling up together in terms of landing those shots. And it seems like that confidence is where Global Esports Academy are actually lacking right now, and I really want them to pull their socks up.
Where is Snow Cone? Don't sleep.
This team has actually got what it takes to take down the Giants.
Is he
and they have
sleeping,
shown
G?
us multiple times how to do that.
Hello,
Maybe
man.
they can push it through all the way to the third map, but it's VLT to set the pace for
Okay, they are
starting
leaving
on the attacking
A.
side.
Yeah, and they always love to go to the case in the pistol gun and see what just
Bro.
happened. SK Rossi with a headhunter.
That must be shattering, no? Like that must be like shattering his confidence. What do you think?
Yeah, and problem is like he shouldn't at all. Like we are playing A for retake, and you know the chamber will swing that,
It's a very
and he has nothing to
Yeah.
lose.
Most of the
He will
players
swing,
go
he
down
will
back to back
VTP
will
back.
from A.
Yeah, like we shouldn't even jiggle that, you know, like that.
Yep.
And
Oh
it's
my
just
god.
going
Okay.
to target
Okay.
practice.
Okay.
Every one of
It's
them is
actually
being
having
taken down.
practice.
Finally
22, yay.
got answers back though, but it's a consolation that he grabs.
Big fan AKG, please guide me to be a
VLT
successful coach like
storm their
you.
way through
Overacting मत कर.
another
Overacting नहीं कर रहा
pistol
भाई. भाई बहुत sexy shot मारा है भाई. Welcome to the stream, Vati.
Once again,
Okay, I told you they will start towards A.
for Global Esports
They
Academy
did.
has been lost. They want
They
to
win.
have a good
Let's see
kickstart
what they
the
do
map
now.
of Lotus. And 1. That pistol round itself was a really important one for them. But
Okay,
they
good stack from
didn't go
GA.
in their favor, but I do
I would like if they like
investment from
instantly
Rizzy
wall up and then
from Rizzy.
get out with a
There's
prowler or
no
something.
focus on
Yeah,
that.
like
That would
just
be
walk
cool.
up
Stack
close,
is
right?
towards A. All the 5 players
Okay.
towards A.
Okay, that didn't, but still good.
We still.
Okay, same.
And he
Bro.
already
Okay.
gets
What?
Second
Yeah,
time.
like
How is this
what,
happened?
bro?
Who the fight was won?
They were
So-
ready for it, to be honest.
And look at a
Sorry?
stun as well. Picture
They were ready
perfect
for
from
it, like
Russ.
they knew.
Yeah.
Like
Just
after they wall up, they
demolishes
expected
this
and start
stack.
shooting.
Not happening on their clock. Another
It's Rossi
Marshall
thing,
shot.
it's
It's
common.
another
It's not even about Rossi thing.
3K for SK Rossi.
It's common
And
for
guess
Chamber
what,
to be
Shadow?
peeking
This
that
dude
angle.
is just
See,
one
this is what we
point
like.
away
पीछे जाके
from a
देख stream
tour
के अंदर
de
I
force.
discuss the whole game plan.
And
VLT
round
Yeah,
कॉम के
number
हिसाब
he
से
will
क्या
get
game
the
plan
ult
होना
in
चाहिए
round round.
और
That is
जी
one of the
को
most
कैसे खेलना चाहिए उसके
expensive
अगेंस्ट.
ultimates out
मैंने
there.
बोला था कि वाइस क्योंकि ए पे स्टार्ट करता है पिस्टल राउंड्स में यूजुअली तो VLT विल फॉर श्योर स्टार्ट
I
टुवर्ड्स ए
don't know, man. Globally
और
supposed
ए
to
रीटेक
have
सेटअप है
had
हमारा
one
वैसे
of
भी
those
राइट
socks, like
तो
this.
ही शुडंट हैव जिगल्ड इवन
This is
दैट
going to be a
and it's
really,
very common
really
for Chamber to
important
just
round
peek
for
that
them.
angle.
If
So
they lose this
it's
one,
it's
we can safely
it
say
was
that we are having a
expected,
major
not
win.
because it's Rossi, because of the composition.
Because previously also VLT was able to convert the bonus round, and this time they Global Esports Academy.
Oh, they are letting the chamber on B, okay.
Really want to fight for the good fight against VLT. This time going all the way towards B. A good paranoia on the back of it. UV gets trust. The Mara gets a trade onto him.
Okay, good.
Second one, Caramel. Everything is going in the favor
Good,
of Global
good,
Esports
good, good
Academy.
round.
It's only mid lane. The last
No,
one
no, 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 no.
standing.
Just
Can he do something?
go
Very
left.
smart. 1v3 converted to a 1v2
Group with the
formation.
team.
But still an uphill task.
I don't think that fight was needed, right? Like the more guns you lose, the bad your like worse your
Yeah,
economy
it's
will
wrong,
be,
yeah.
and then like your confidence will also be like will also go down
But he's gonna have the
if you lose that duel.
advantage
But
as
I
well
think
as he
maybe
goes in for this
the
plan
coach said,
because
guys, just be
both
confident in your
Gold and Yumi are
duels.
towards the
So that's
lane.
why he took that duel. So
That connector,
in that
so
scenario, it makes
Don't
sense.
even have an idea that
Yeah, but
what
like
is gonna go
we
down
need
though, but
to
the
not
actually
like
gives out a
mix
bit of information.
confidence by
He's
picking
gonna sit
alone.
this plan down,
Like,
send
you
out
are
the
confident
ball,
enough
out
to
angle
pick with
towards
team.
safety.
Like you swing everything, but you swing
Opens up.
together.
They're both popping
Exactly.
We
in
did
from the same
exactly like
place.
this. Like we take our
Reposition.
fights.
Exactly.
Chance has
It's
been
like
given. Perfect.
they are still
Needs to
young,
be on
right?
time,
They're
and it
still young guns, so
absolutely is.
sometimes it can be a
Global
bit
Esports Academy.
mix for them. But
Not
you're
reliving
completely
their
right, 100%
past,
right.
learning from the mistakes,
Good
converting their
composure.
buy round.
Okay, that
Though
wasn't
they
that bad.
lost 3 rifles in the
shot.
process.
But
Shadow.
like for this round, they need to be careful.
दिल आ जाता है यार इसके
Like
बीच
the
में ना.
others have ultimate, so like
Good
the economy
composure
is
and
super
awareness
good.
to clear
Let's
it.
be honest
Yes,
here,
yes.
what happened in the
Let's see
previous
what
match,
they will
it
do.
was really important for Global Esports Academy to stop the players of VLT from converting the game this round. At least this
Okay,
is going to
I think they will.
be the confidence boost which they are looking for. Yes, it was a
One
costly
second, sorry.
round. Economically
Now
wise,
VLT will start with a
agree,
BNC
100%,
default.
but still,
But it's
round
eco. Yeah,
conversion
okay, yeah.
was really important
For sure, they will execute C.
A full buy for the players of ELT. And
It's not
this
eco
is
for
going to play on
GA,
the
but
third
yeah.
force. That's where a shorty investment
But, yeah.
coming in.
You want to
From his
play?
side,
Let's
Stinger
play.
and a Guardian.
Very common third round. You just start C. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's too fast. This composition is very fast. He should just open the like thorns already, right? As soon as he hear any
Yeah.
sound.
He just got surprised out there. Did not really
thorn should be
anticipate
I
open
like
immediately.
this. That they are playing fast. Because
Yeah.
like that's the point. You can't play like slow and defaulty because chamber can't do any pressure or get
Yes,
any
yes.
info.
The waterfall SK
So let's do that.
It's the same
Chamber is
concept
good by
with,
holding.
yeah, it's the same
Deadlock.
concept like
Just gonna break all of them
Wise
now.
yesterday on Pearl, right? Like where you cannot
Yeah,
play
yeah.
like too slow.
Being sent out so that he can
Exactly. It's not you can't continue same info as Killjoy or something.
all the players
Yeah,
inside the
exactly.
smoke are now gonna decide to just tuck tails, run back to safety as this round is over.
Okay, that's
I
his
don't
time
know
for
what
Going
it
in
is.
for them.
Good
Rossi
eco.
कल से
sent
stream
back
start
by that
करिए तो
paranoia.
खास viewers कुछ आ नहीं रहे.
Push out forward.
Bro, look
Still
at that.
tries
The
to do
chamber
it.
is good in this point.
Eventually will be shut down.
Like
For
he
him
will
to
play.
do.
He can hold it from waterfall. Like if you use
Yeah.
ETT to retake ET4, you just TP back, and the site is still stuck with players. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Most certainly
I think if G Academy was doing a bit better, they would have played a little bit slower, you know.
3-1.
But I think right now
Yep.
they just don't want them to even breathe, you know.
Out of
They don't even want to give them any chance
if I'm wrong,
of like you know
3 times.
making plays, giving them any timings to make a plan in mid round. Like they just want to roll,
Campbell is the guy
like
who
roll
has
them
been
down.
Performing really good in the map
Yep.
of
And also, if you remember when it was the chamber meta, they will always play in super slow waiting for the picks, you know.
Yeah.
But right now, if the picks are not happening, they are just fasting into site and then like play post plant, because post plant to the chamber he can like just hold angles like this and make a huge pressure. Like he will disturb your retake.
This is just a fake, if you notice.
I think what G Academy should do
Okay,
here
let-
is more trap plays.
Spread out on the map. They're not
Like, you know, just
Play it
gamble.
on the, yeah, since they're playing fast, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, having like, ooh, okay, what?
Oh my
So
god.
close mid lane. That could have been a nice
They both with that.
Very well could have been though, but
And the fun fact is,
see that he's still
Caramel got
living,
low,
tell the tale for
and
another
Madeline
day.
got no damage. Like, what?
Caramel down to just 9 HP. Now he's gonna be overwhelmed yet again. Though spam from Damara.
He's one shot, bro.
Connecting out there.
Yeah.
Seaside get being taken one more time. Global Esports Academy. their
Global
setup
Esports
not
should
really
definitely do
working
more
in
trap
their
plays. Right now,
retake.
we are providing them so much like
But one
space
good thing is
in the front
Time
areas, you
got
know.
some of the utility
They need to just have like trap plays.
play on the back of
I think coach
Arana
should
being
call a
sent out
timeout
bit
here.
Too late. Still delaying out their push.
Because like technically you can't hold the side web versus Breach, Fate, and Neo.
Still going
Yeah,
in this time
yeah.
in
Like
favor of the academy.
it's hard.
It's gonna be impossible unless you
Drop to try and delay
make
that push a bit
make
more.
them use their
Got to go in
utils
for the double
or make
peek
them
through
work
the
for
smoke.
the,
Damara,
you know.
Rossi answer back only for you.
Okay, that's
landed
good.
a shot.
That's
Caramel
fine,
pushes
that's fine,
out.
that's fine.
Here's the reload.
So unless you
Yeah,
make
very
them
technical.
unless you
HP
make them
Bucky
fight for
Dream
these
still lives
spaces
on.
and use more utils,
Good
there is no way
retake.
you are
Yep.
defending the site, you know. You need to make them burn utils here, so when they go side they have less utils.
Yeah, but the problem they are playing double controller. Like they can
No, they
stall
can have-
more and hold more. But
They can have some things like
That's-
this.
yeah, that's the problem. Like with double controller comp, like how you defeat it, like you need to be faster, you know, and more aggro. Like they have no answer for.
Is the Viper's pet and a showstopper which is just 1 point away.
Look, they can have like trap plays like this.
They called for a timeout because they need to find a way.
They called a timeout,
to
yeah,
get
that's
more
nice.
rounds
Look,
converted.
I'll show you like some ideas for the trap
The two
plays.
rounds which they have got
For example, this is like a tree trap play, you know,
So yes, if they get
which
at
they can
least
have.
5
Where
rounds
is
from the
Vice
defense,
and
they are
Viper?
good to
Okay,
go. But once
this
they
is something
get
which
there,
they can have, or they can have something like this. Look, where Omen goes like this, and you just basically play for like the C's nade, you know.
One of the strongest, if I must say.
But they are not really taking
Yeah.
rebel. This would work
On the
if they are
back
taking
defense
rebel, you know.
on that
So what
chamber.
they should be doing here is, because they are instantly taking
Always
spaces, they will
there,
for sure open the door.
Pushing the limits.
They should go for
And
like a
that's
trap
the
play
fun
like
part
this.
about it. Mostly he's going to be on the C side, but then in 1 or 2 rounds in between, he will switch his setup. He will sometimes push out
Yep,
of
let's see what they can do.
the A by keeping his strip
Yeah, you
on
see, like they open the door,
the connector.
fade like
Yep.
recons,
Through the breakaway door.
your flash is
They
going
will not
here,
break the
raise
door
nade,
by
and then you just come here
so he's got
with the
extra
wall
few
up, you just
seconds to
spam,
try
you
and
know,
run away.
like this.
Or
And then
sometimes
they can do
just
like
gonna put that
something
trip in.
similar to a C as well, you know.
3 and then push out.
So you have like
So
trap
there's
plays like
many
this.
iterations
That will
of what he
work
would
good,
want
by
to
the
do.
way.
Yeah,
So that half
but let's
is
see.
not going to be easy for Global Esports Academy. to
Yeah,
do. So
they're not really doing trap plays,
really
and
want to get
it's
as
not
many
gonna
as
work.
possible right away. Paranoia though.
Okay, they got
Absolutely
first one.
beautiful.
But how VLT
From
just
Ryzen was
have
able
the
to
whole
catch
space?
one,
They can just
down
dump the
to 1
site, you know.
HP, still trying to catch something. Rossi answers back.
See, this is the
Combine
reason
it
why they
with
lost
Rust,
it.
these old
Even if
pals
they got the initial pick,
were wreaking havoc
but
in
VLT
Pacific,
got
now
this
are
space
wreaking
for free,
havoc in
the tree and the
South
front
Asia.
Orberia, right? So they can literally
Sound
dump
of
the
one
whole site with the
doing
utils.
3. And a dream
There is
for
no way
UV.
G Academy holds that.
Guess what? That's a good start. The snake bite person can get the second as well, maybe. He missed.
Okay.
And then he crouched and took down UV.
They did position themselves to play aggressive, but they didn't have like, you know, the how do I say this? The fast set, the fast trap plays, you know.
The showstopper is their best possible bet. If the showstopper
Yeah.
is the value,
Okay, so what they're doing right now, there is they discussed, okay, the retake worked for us, the one round. So let's just have Vice towards A, make like, you know, have like C heavy fight towards C main, and we just play for retake. I think that's their plan from now on.
And you see they are not leaving the chamber alone, like as we were
Yeah.
talking about before.
Yeah.
Like they can take him with the team and thinking of him to hold like to help with the post plant. I think that's
Hops on through on that neon.
I think that's because they're just winning, right? They just don't want to give them any momentum, so they don't want to play slow here, and that is the reason why Chamber is just playing with the team. If they were playing against a team who were punishing them, I think they would be playing like slow, like we discussed.
That has given a chance.
yeah, maybe that's
Which Russ is stealing away from
that's
the
right.
other
But
side. Will be taken down, though.
I don't know. I think like I can see the game plan behind the Chamber here. Like you see the TPs on site. Like he's not leaving them. Like he used to. Like he can. A lot of teams do. The Chamber let the Chamber have the initial pick, and then he would go with them. But now they are not even using the TP.
Yeah.
Because like the attention on mind, he use the TP on site. Like it's
Like the game plan is good. The game plan is good. Like like with the 5-man, like snowballing everything.
Yep.
But I do think if they were like losing rounds or losing like the first map, they would be like going for the defaults. Like right now they're just going for like fast exits.
Still there towards the side of Caramel and Viper's Pit, towards UV, a stacked up site. In fact, a triple
Yeah, they are vulnerable for just neon wall. That's
Yeah, that's crazy.
W gaming is
Yep.
what they're showing
That's like literally
on this map.
giving them the win,
He hits. Damara goes super aggressive with that fast
Like what
aim.
And now
what
they
can they
can-
do right now?
can pop with you.
Face.
Like they have breacher. Like, you
Yeah.
see, yesterday we talked about this. They got the space to
You
breacher.
should leave, yes.
Thudder. They just need to find a time
Yeah.
to use that. A good reveal though.
You should just push B instead,
Goes in
here.
And finally they're rolling. Thunder is there on the back of it. Damara goes aggressive, getting one and maybe get the
Nah.
second as well.
Nah,
But
man.
second has been denied by UV.
This game is done.
Equalized. Viper Spirit is still there.
Damara a bit
Still there,
overpicked.
but Russ going for the plant and that
Okay,
has
he's
been
giving
denied.
them a
The snake
chance.
bite denies the plant.
Yeah.
Chamber is over.
Curve gets a
Stay
time
in.
to Eskirossi. Can possibly be a third one for Global Esports Academy now.
They can. They've also got the Steel Garden to invest in. They will go in for that investment as well. Heading fast pushes himself off from the harm's way, but he's the first one to be taken care of. Russ spam down. A lovely jump peak. Now Madeline is all the way left in a 1v3. Takes it to the 1v2.
Bait it,
Has
okay.
got the time to maybe stop the defuse.
That's
but
nice.
it's Caramel.
I think they threw.
The
right?
Viper movement was
Stands up.
yeah, they threw. Starting from
Gets
the
that pick
neon,
at the very last, will win that
Damara
round.
and
Global Esports
Rossi.
Academy.
Yeah.
Like they
Still
shouldn't
the fight
fight, they
distance.
overstay.
This most certainly are. This round was really important. And the way they played this particular one was quite fantastic.
Got
Yeah, this one, like you get one here, it's good.
And it
Yeah,
was
you
just
just go
always
back.
taking down Damara. If Damara had got the second pick also in that situation, the round would have gone in the favor of Velocity Gaming. But shutting down the aggression of Damara was really important.
Okay, they lost one round. They had Chamber playing somewhere else.
Since
Like
the round
literally.
was not that clean, it's not a full buy for the players of Global Esports Academy. Once again, the weaponry advantage towards the side of Velocity Gaming. Viper Spit is there towards UV, and that's the only ultimate which they have. A slow approach once again, and a triple stacked up side towards A.
Fact is, UV is using the Phantom, while Ryzen has the Judge. I thought maybe because of this Judge, maybe UV would want to use that Judge in his own Viper Spit right now. Ryzen, but Damara a bit too up close than him. Just gonna try and refresh that smoke. The timing.
Okay.
Oh, it's obvious they took B, it's split B again.
He's not missing his shots. Absolutely not. Him. Picture perfect on all of them.
That's
The
good.
3K now. This round goes for Global Esports Academy. The hold was impeccable.
I think VLT is
VLT's
overthinking a bit
hits
now.
have now been stopped. So
Like,
3 rounds. Are they gonna pivot towards the C?
VLT's timeout. I think Godspeed will say, guys,
Timeout
just do what was working for us. We just lost that because of the overpeaks.
Gaming this time because
You should just keep on the game plan,
have got
Just
that
keep
much
snowballing
time.
them. Like right now,
Don't want to take any sort of
VLT is still getting the orb area for free,
maybe that's the reason that VLT has
and
got timeout to find a way to get
they
back
just
on the track.
played slow, so they just kind of got into their crossfires.
But
Yeah, and like that trap, it kinda worked because of how they play slow.
one more
Yeah,
If they were faster, they would have no answer.
going to be a good
exactly.
track for them.
G Academy literally have no answer if they're playing fast. You're right, like 100%.
And that's why VLT want to convert the next 3. It's an attack-sided map, so...
I still think what we discussed earlier could have worked for them, you know, like just playing aggressively, stopping them aggressively. Or if let's say they're snowballing with this neon, we just at least like, you know, make them, we fight them here basically, you know, in these areas. At least.
And by the way, I think like we can use a take because like what they were not using a take because they think they are playing slow and the chamber will bait, but they are not doing that. Like they are just running to you. Like, I think you can get away with
the A take, right?
Normal A take.
Yeah. Like we discussed, like the basic game plan against the chamber, right? Like I said, that could still work.
They're gonna try and maybe catch a timing on the Ryzen, but QB is there to answer back. The door of the force catches absolutely no one. Garv with the reposition. He will survive out there. That settles 1 for 1. Or 2 for 1 rather.
Yeah. The most advantage still maintained by the players of Global Esports Academy. Steel Garden just 1 point away, but SK Rock
It's still a good position for Global Esports Academy, you know.
that though they force can
If
do
they
so
have the
much
right
damage
game
to the
plan
side of
for
Global Esports
attack, they can
Academy.
still win this.
They have to find a way to deal with
What do you
that.
think?
And since
I don't know.
solo
I
angle
don't know.
see, it's not going to be easy for him, especially when 3 players are trying to push into
Because
the
even if let's say they didn't had the best, like, you know,
careful.
map presence, but they still like won 4 rounds. If they can just manage to win like 1 more round, which most likely this will be the round,
The fourth line play is
attack
out there.
will
The
still
hot
not be
line
like
gets
that bad.
perfect information.
Yeah, but I think VLT are not playing the best.
Using
Like,
Yeah.
to push Garb all the way
I think they made a lot of mistakes.
link.
Yes, exactly.
Now for the retake.
I agree.
Situation.
Okay,
And
wow.
SK Rossi gets a timing onto Caramel.
I got what you mean, you know, like the post plant chamber
Completely unharmed.
on the side.
Yeah.
HP is what he has, and he gets Garb as well. This guy.
Yeah, like,
chamber
how can you deal with
is one of
that?
my favorite
Yeah, there is
chambers
no
Okay, he's
way.
not
in the
right.
entire Indian circuit. You can't just take him down at all. But finally, Global Esports catch.
Like you didn't even have like extra stuns, you know, to deal with that. You only have like prowlers.
Yep.
Like how do you have like more prowlers for post like for retakes, you know?
Russ comes in. 12 HP is where Kibo is, and Russ will take him down.
And the problem is that GE Academy's composition is not the best for
Run and
retake,
gun
you know?
from that stinger.
Exactly, that's
You cannot really
like
catch
that's by the way like straight counter to their comp. Like when you have double controller comp, like you want to play so much aggressive versus
Yes.
because like if you play slow, they will defeat. Like if you don't have double controller and they have like and you play against them slow, like they will defeat you every time.
Like you
Because they
just
have
need
enough,
this-
yeah, they can retake the space with smokes. They can take a lot of space from you that you can't afford to just like have the info about.
Yes.
But like if they play fast versus you, you don't have stoppage power to stop them or retake power to like get the site back.
Pile of
Yeah.
bodies outside the B main.
So the basic win condition for GE Academy was to either fight like the A, like normal takes, or just have like trap plays, you know? Those were the only 2 win
Yep.
conditions. Other than that, there is like no way that they win this, right?
Ultimate towards the side.
Defense.
Win the Nightfall.
Sneaky plays, क्या चल रहा है? Watch party
Like,
चल रही
it
है?
depends how they play because like we expected they play something and they didn't do that.
Yeah.
They have been like another idea for the chamber to hold on site, so we need to see the first round. Let's see.
Brilliant.
No, but Russ shuts him down. The Steel Garden also being invested by Caramel. And he gets on to Medlin.
1v2.
Can he clutch this?
Spike not in hand now, but SK Rossi has got the headhunter, and the classic of Russ will wrap things up. 7-4,
Do they have buy? They don't have buy, right?
and an impeccable one at that too, because you do not have the Nightfall for this 1 round, and neither the economy.
Seven 4 in the favor of Velocity Gaming. Not looking that promising for Global Esports Academy, but I'm happy to see at least they're giving tough competition to VLT. And like I said, you often tend to prepare more on the opponent's map.
Okay, that's what I was looking to see.
Lamara
Bro, and they got to man.
Judge gets two.
Look how how low they were. They got
This map.
they get them with the C.
It looks super strong. And look at that, a complete move.
I think that was a good round by GE.
Yeah, it was
Like
just
it
too
didn't
late.
happen as purpose. Yeah, exactly. Like mistakes happened, but like if they did it more, like they
Yeah.
could shut down them. Like
Exactly.
that's the only.
It was just too late in the
Picture
game. Like
perfect
their
play again.
adaptations
Third one time
from
out
what we
resulted in
see
their 3-round
is
wins,
like a bit
converting
too
this
late,
half
you know?
which was going out of their hand,
Yep.
slipping like suns into an 8-4. Grabbing that perfect opportunity.
It's snow here.
And at the
Snow.
same time, all the people
It's
out
snow,
there
I
can
think.
grab a perfect
Snow, why you not
opportunity.
saying
Ah,
of
okay,
getting
okay.
yourself the OMEN Max 16.
I thought
here.
they
New
go.
standard for gaming performance, and it's your best friend if you're a Valorant esports enthusiast.
Snow.
Give us your
High Core
prediction.
Ryzen 9 processor,
Snow is kind of
also
like, you know, on a
16
break
GB NVIDIA
from
GeForce
coaching.
RTX
He's like, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, you talked so much I fell asleep the first
Got the
time.
Tempest Cooling Pro.
Sorry,
feel
I don't
the
have a break from Valorant. You're talking so
just
much.
like how you would in
Yeah.
PC. This all comes with massive bank options as well. Major
Bro,
discounts
look
out.
at oh my god!
Grab that QR
You know,
code.
guys, I didn't realize
Visit your
how
nearest
much the
esports
range,
store
how
and
much the
grab this opportunity.
TP range is huge on
Yeah.
Lotus.
Try to make a big break
Because, like,
in
no
You
one
see what I
said-
mean? Look how hard it is to spot the chamber's
Yeah.
position now, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my
Right now,
god.
it's
Okay.
SK Rossi.
Okay, but they
Yeah,
are
good
going
luck.
for the
And
same
it's
game
some
plan
nasty
which we
shots out
discussed, is
there
the
of it,
trap
and
plays
then
for
TP's
VLT, right?
out, Shadow.
The only
This
difference
the
is this
TP
round
that I
chamber
was talking
started
about.
here,
That mostly is gonna be towards
but they were
down,
still like going
but
for like the
sometimes it's
game
just
plans.
gonna
Like
be
it's
so
it's the
far
same
aggressive
game plan
towards
which we
the A.
discussed for VLT.
You can layer so much with chamber on this map.
Yeah. But I think the game plan for G should be the same when they default. They should default B and C more. But let's see if they would do that or no. Because that is the only win condition for them.
They don't have anything for the post plant. Not much util is there.
Do you agree, Sankal?
Yep,
And that's a
I do
A
agree.
double lurk. A double lurk.
Because like if they have take any space they can, and technically they can, and like leave the chamber there and go back other side, like they
They waste
I
so
don't know how
much
to
time.
counter that honestly.
Yeah, they waste so much
Exactly.
time. Yeah, so they shouldn't
Oh my goodness.
waste time
it's
on
all
chamber
open,
here,
But
you know?
Caramel had the perfect opportunity now. It's just in an awkward angle though, but you win!
Okay.
I think they thought chamber would be
Everyone
zero.
was flushing in his direction.
Yeah, chamber would be say I think
And
for
he
the buy
stands
rounds. But even if
strong.
he's not,
No,
Trying to get the
I said
4K in this round.
thought they won this round. How?
My guy just
Yeah.
turned into an absolute blessing.
I don't know, mate. It was 5 versus 3.
it's good for them. It's good for them, right?
8-5.
Yeah, but like
Needed pistol.
Velocity
Went in
is
the
good for
middle
them,
of
good,
the
good.
Academy.
Yeah,
Now Global
and
Esports Academy
like
this time
what we
has
discussed
chance
now is that
against
Global
VLT.
Esports Academy should not focus on A defaults. They should just focus on like B and C because that's where the most trap plays will happen. And A is either way easier to take with Viper Wall, you know.
bro, what is his spacing? By the way, you need to like after this round or something, we need to rewatch it, KJ.
Sure. The
Oh my
3v5.
god. Yeah, bro, they throw so bad.
Yeah.
Like 3v5, no way in hell you can use that.
To clear some space.
Let's watch that after this round.
Last pack trying to get some entry. Can he get something? He's
Okay,
got
this is
one.
nice.
And Caramel gets a timing on to Raz. It's only one side anchor left to deal with. That too is all the way on the back of the waterfall. Should be an easy plant.
This is a good game plan from them. Fighting for CT. Because they're playing against Breach comp, you know?
There to get a trade onto him as well. A 2v4 situation for the retake.
It's still lagging only for me.
It's only SK Rossi.
Mhm.
Is it like?
It's not like it.
Oh, it's for you then.
Maybe he can deal a bit of damage out there. Still got 5 bullets. Maybe a shot or two.
Okay, wait.
Triple peek.
I will just make the
Or rather
server
a
your
triple face in front of
server,
him.
you know?
Can't
Or
really do
Singapore
anything.
No, it's fine. I'm watching on YouTube.
Okay.
Smooth rounds for GA.
I refresh. It's working.
And
You can watch my stream.
KJ,
Slow.
maybe they
Yeah.
go reach,
But
go reach,
it's-
The pistol round.
yeah, go for the pistol.
My guy just
See the retake. How
everyone was. Oh, but I like what globally.
So they went like this. Oh, this is a bad fight.
Trying to catch a timing.
This is a bad
You know
fight.
where Russ is.
Oh no,
Only
wait.
they could
What's
land in the.
happening? Oh, I thought it's opponents. My bad.
But I like what Globe.
Wait, where are they? They planted. They went waterfall. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry.
Trying to catch a timing. They know where Russ
Oh,
is.
so it's
If only they
Really
could
good
land the
timing from
shot.
Caramel.
Oh my goodness, it's all open. But Caramel had the
they
perfect
just got into the
opportunity
cross.
now.
Space in
Just
between.
in an awkward angle though, but
Yeah, it's
you
just the spacing.
Like the neon, I don't know when the neon guy went there. Like so early.
Well with Spart.
Yeah.
Action as well with Spart.
Okay.
On this one,
This
Agent
is bad.
miles ahead. And what he's trying to do
Okay,
on
stun, we take it and do the chamber there. On C, they take A,
So
bro.
look what
That's
they're doing the same thing. They're leaving A.
if they want to make this comeback on this map.
Yeah. If they convert the bonus, they can definitely go to an equalizer.
okay. They have the spear with the Omen bridge and the neon. I think they will be floating around the map.
Yeah, yeah. But it's kind of the same idea, right? Just have like trap plays overall
Yep.
around B and C, and have A for retake. Yeah, it's the A default is not gonna work for C. I think it's done, guys.
Can be the game changer for the players of Global
It's
Esports Academy
GG's.
at this point. The utilities are there from the side of VLT.
Unless
Back of the
VLT
pipe,
throws
they were
this.
trying to scale up Global Esports Academy. On goes in a good reveal towards Tree. And despite that, Risen finds the timing onto
It's just they're getting out-aimed anywhere, anyways.
It's
Like here, like
I think also the game plan.
Omen should never lose that fight. Omen should never lose that fight. No, they are ending up on the weak side. So is that the issue? No, but like you're just getting 3 there is criminal, you know? They're getting out aimed.
They are getting out aimed. I completely agree. But their game plan is also still not on point, you know. Like if they have like a better game plan, they'll still be able to like counter the opponents, the VLT.
Yeah, but the VLT is doing
This
nothing
is good.
special
This is
right
good. Look,
now.
look. This is good. This is good. This is good. They're starting B and C. This is good.
The team is actually going in for a full buy. Couple of key ultimates coming up pretty soon out there though, but VLT now they're slowly showing their cards, controlling the rubble and also pushing out the mound at the very same time.
But they lose the space completely.
Madeline in such a critical spot at this point. He spots UB, but
Okay.
Russ gets one onto Caramel.
Okay.
I really want to start counting how many times Caramel is the first one to picked up. You can't go for aggressive.
Oh, this is a mess.
This is exactly what we discussed. No, Sankal, them getting pinched on B and C.
Fibo gets a timing onto
Yep.
Mara. If he gets one more, there is a very high chance of Global Esports Academy going for the 7th one. But Russ, being the cheeky one,
The initial idea they are good, but bro, they are throwing after they get it.
Yeah.
Like they get one or two. Yeah, like they are giving the 10 chance. Let's say if they like use that.
Can come really handy for the
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I agree. VLT have like good ideas, but they're just trolling
It all
after.
comes down to SK Rossi now.
Okay,
Possibility, and he is going to make that happen.
He is sharp.
Aftershock is going to push
he's very
out.
sharp.
Keybo
He's like
as
the
well,
sharpest in
and in a
India.
forward angle, able to take him down. Nightfall connects
That's
as well
Kerosene.
onto Russ.
Like he's old as well, you
Prowler
know.
on the other side. Horn
Still
being
he's very
used up.
sharp.
Yep.
Risen.
23
Send out
rounds.
smoke just
No,
to help them
he's
make that
28.
cross.
Really?
Yeah, he's very old.
12 bullets.
That's-
in
That's
the map.
young.
This young?
High
It's
low.
not old, bro. It's just
I mean,
middle-aged.
And it's gonna
For-
work
for
out
gamers, it's old, no?
perfectly. Global Esports Academy.
If you compare to nowadays, no. To CS, no. Like before,
Yeah,
yes,
for
but
CS,
now,
no.
no.
The way how they navigate
Yeah, for CS,
through
no.
that B pinch,
Yes, for CS
that
definitely
was the
no.
crucial key.
Yeah,
So
he's
the
like
idea
27
was to
years
try
old.
and pinch the players in
But for
mount,
Valorant,
but
I
they
think
needed to check
it's
if
kind
there's
of old.
anyone over towards the B side, and that's why UV first full swung, and then they wanted to go for that double P.
I think the best aimer in, how do you call it, in India is probably Venka.
Paranoia from the other side.
Venka is
But
insane.
that was the cue for the players who were outside the mount, specifically Garb, to spring that trap and push out forward. They were quickly able to take that one down.
All these
though, and
Venka
again, this
16,
time Ryzen
17, 18.
punishing the
He's like I think
tendencies of
18
SK
or
Rossi.
19.
Seems like this chamber on the defense now is being stopped.
It was important. It was important. If Global Esports Academy
Okay,
wanted
there's
to
no more
further down,
chamber, by
they
the way.
had to take down the chamber. And now, Caramel That outlaw in his hands.
But VLT's game plan is the same as we discussed, you know,
Three
like
players outside B main.
showing a presence, then
Lightning
having like
fast,
trap plays towards
having
B
that
and C.
C-mount control, the
So Global
dark cover,
Esports
the one-way
don't
is there on the back
shouldn't
of it. He
end
gets
on
UV,
B
the
and C. They
Paranoia
should just
being
make them beat their
exchanged. But
utils.
Lightning Fast has done his job as Damara also comes in, takes on Garb. So many ultimates being invested.
Okay.
Nightfall being one of them. Still
There is no
nothing
way VLT
coming
lose this
out of
round.
it. A 3v4 situation for the players of Global Esports Academy now. And now they're going for a plant, a execute. Which can be a good play because if you look at the position where
Oh, the Omen have
Raven
insane
is,
position.
they
Yeah.
do so much
Bro,
damage
play
to the
super late,
players of
please.
VLT Gaming.
They will check you. Play
Just
super
only
late.
the timing.
One second. I'm
Hitting
getting a
heavily,
call.
Okay, I like
taking
that.
the other side as well. They seem to be aware about him. Lighting was really checking his angle. It's about a few more seconds now. 4v3 into the making. Caramel with the outlaw. Half shield on the other side for at least two of them. As Kibo goes 1-for-1. Lightning with a good answer. Caramel can't really do anything as he's left with a classic and a smoke in his face. Now the best weapon to swam out there,
Hello?
but
I'm back.
here comes Ryzen.
Welcome
Up
back.
from top,
Thank
out
you.
from the heaven,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
he
no.
will be sent back there.
Was it a good retake from VLT?
VLT
Spikes dead.
Yeah, it was.
still
It
able to
was.
convert that
Like the
round and
Omen,
move
it was
double digits.
bit late. Like I want him to be late, but not that late. And the retake was a bit fast, so like just like they split
I
them.
don't know whether I should appreciate the
And I don't know, like I don't remember if it's the Fade or someone. Like he took the fight from Heaven. Like why would you fight Heaven when you have a lurker there? Like you just you want to buy him time, you know. If you survive, like he will get his chance. But if you die, like because when he died, they know there is only one tree, so the other one is lurker. Okay, this kill.
Oh,
You see, like he died too early. I think this one,
Like
yeah.
Kibogen, right? Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
think he
yeah.
should be here. Yeah.
Yes,
Because like if
I
he was
agree.
holding on site or something, he can let him get the timing.
Still,
But
there is
I
hope.
agree. I agree.
There is a big hope for the players of Global Esports Academy.
What do you think VLT
They
must
get the
be calling
next-
for this round?
Maybe they've decided to pull something up. Maybe they're changing a few
They're
things.
just
you
going
know,
for
I was
Something.
focused. I was focusing on GE's attack more than defense. I don't know actually what they are doing.
They have the same game plan,
Neon
going
ball
like
sent out.
showing a presence, having like trap plays, play and see.
The Chamberlain, exactly.
They
Like,
just have
did
Chamber
this
back on
default, and the
air.
default,
I think
yeah,
they-
and the default for the chamber I wasn't seeing.
yeah, it's
Did this
just
VLT timeout? Oh, Global Esports.
I don't remember.
yeah, it was VLT's timeout. I think what they discuss is just stop making small mistakes, you know.
No one says this with official, like, that's like a troll timeout and
It can be like a good timeout, no? Like, I phrased it wrong, but like, you know, what they can discuss is, guys, let's just, we are doing all good. We need to like stay on the same game plan. We just focus more on
Exactly, yeah,
fundamentals and
like,
converting the
it's not
rounds.
changing.
Yeah, just focus on converting the numbers advantage, like, you know.
Yeah.
Also, I think it makes sense now, you know. Like, so we discussed that Chamber is going to be playing C, right? But I think it makes sense for Chamber to actually play A because you're playing against a Viper, you know. So Chamber is basically a counter to Viper Wall, no?
Knowing anything, and it probably seems like it just
Yes.
Whatever it was, you know, guys.
kind of defense.
There's no
It's just
plays behind them.
hard to counter the Chamber the way they're playing right
Yeah.
now.
Like, because with Viper Wall, G Academy can just get like the ace for free. So it makes sense for Chamber to actually play A instead of C, you know?
The due diligence.
Yeah, but it's just also annoying to find the Chamber, you know. You never know, are they gonna play Chamber in a row? Are they not gonna play Chamber 3 times in a row, you know?
Stopper, Viper spared,
Mhm.
Steel Garden 1 point away. Lightning Fast is going to be facing a lot of problems on his face right now. Sends out a Paranoia. There's the spring trap that is trimmed. The showstopper being ready.
that's
Sent
hard.
out. Garb, good for one, but Lightning catches a good answer. The advantage is there,
Okay.
and maybe
Their
the
trap
map
plays
point
are
as well.
clean, to be
As
honest.
it
It's
sounds
like
towards
But the
we-
reason they're doing so much on C trap plays just so that because they don't
He's
want
gonna
enemy to
send
finish on
back
C, you know?
just as quickly.
It's
Rolling
just that
Thunder being
simple.
sent out towards Ryzen.
What, sorry, can you say
But
again?
still, I think the retake will be good.
I said they just don't want the enemy to finish on C.
No, it's
Because they have nothing on C there.
yeah, it's because they have no, yeah, exactly, I agree. Because they have nothing to like stop them on C. Like, I think we discussed this. No, I think you were sleeping at that time. We discussed that since they have like no Vice, no Viper or no Cypher on C, so they would just be showing like A presence and they would be playing like C and B trap plays.
Is a big question mark.
Yes, that's
I have no clue where
Well,
he's
I
gonna be
just
coming from.
it kind of. I just said it's very simple. They
Yeah,
don't want enemy coming on C side, and regardless, these fights on long is more advantageous to them than on site. You know.
exactly. Yeah, I think what Global Esports Academy need to do is they need to bait the trap plays like in any sort. Like if they don't bait the trap plays, like they're done for, because even if they execute A, opponents have all the utils to just dump them out.
Yes. True.
But
But it's harder to bait with Raze, no? Like
it is.
if it's on Neon.
No,
like,
they just need to
But-
throw Omen smoke, fade reveal, raise Satchel into the smoke,
But-
dog,
Showstopper
tap
is
orb,
off.
see if enemies doing any presence. Okay, you know.
Wait,
they
wait,
need
wait,
to do
wait.
something like this, no?
Don't
Like
you think it's so much utility?
Maybe that could do something.
Like
What?
they don't have a bridge.
Omen smoke, fade is normal utility. It's not too much.
It's an absolute struggle.
Yeah, but Raze satchels or
Yeah, one raise Satchel. It's
it's still
Maybe
fine, I
Come on.
think. But what,
yeah, okay.
but what they need to do is they need to like send them back from B first. If they don't send them back from B, they cannot get C control. Like what I discussed before. Like they need to.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah,
That's exactly the
because
counter
like it
to
will be
that.
much easier for them. Because
Yeah.
if they get B main always, the traps will be harder. Like they need to
Exactly.
get out of C main, and
Yeah.
like that's impossible.
And if they cannot get
GGs.
the B main, they'll always be pinched.
GG, bye, GG.
GG, bye. Okay, let's see. I believe in Ryzen. He can clutch this, but he have a judge. Fuck.
Yeah, you can
I
win with the
believe-
judge.
Hello, Spider. Welcome to the stream.
I believe I can fly. Why is he not playing judge?
Hopping in from the same part of the map.
I don't know. Okay, this is a okay. They know now.
GG's, GG's.
Okay. Nice try. Yeah, what basically they needed to do is they need to like send them back from B first. Omen can be used like this for that, and when they can get the B main control, it would be much easier for them to actually get the C control now, because the C guys will now they cannot connect with each other like the B and C guys. But since they were not going for the B control first, they were always getting pinched like this, like this. Because if the B main guys are comfortable here, like these guys are just pinched. They're like literally dead. So I think that's what G Academy should have gone for.
But it's Madeline to answer back on the other side.
Do you guys agree?
He almost pulled an ace to save his team from
Hello?
the grave,
Totally.
but
Totally.
Madeline
Yes.
who ruins up all the surprises.
Okay, it
Nasty
was
play.
a good game from
Is there other game or?
let's see.
This is the last of Southeast Asia.
South Asia.
Yes.
This is the last game for today. Tomorrow we might have VLT if you guys wanna watch. Let's see. What's the tomorrow's date? Today is July 3, right?
Games.
2. Okay. So tomorrow we'll have .exe versus Global Esports. It's like consolation, third place. We can watch this. Or let's see if there is
Yeah.
finals as well. Is this grand finals? Yeah, this is grand final.
No,
Best of 5. I think we should watch this one. What do you guys think? So it's
Yeah, that's we need to continue. Like we need to see who will win.
yeah. It will happen at 11:30 a.m. CET. You guys can make that?
Yeah, Yep.
maybe. I don't know yet. I'm gonna go take a shower now. I'm sweating my balls off, bro. It's so fucking
my
hot.
God.
What the fuck? Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you, Snow.
Have a good one.
Bye bye. Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.
See ya. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope जो भी देख रहा था, whoever was watching, I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis breakdown or whatever. Take care.